Welcome back. You guys ever want to fry fish and it's just too hot to do it in the house? You just don't want to smell up the house to have a fish fry, but you really want to fry some of that fresh caught fish? We're going to do it with our Denali 605 Pro from Monument Grills. Hit that subscribe button down there. Check this out. So here's the catch. Yes, you could fry fish on a grill as long as you have something like this brand new Lodge cast iron Dutch oven. Lodge is well known for its cast iron cookware, and you can use this stuff on anything, including your grills outside. So you can take some of that inside cast iron cooking outside on your grill. And ours came with a fish fry basket, which is going to work out just awesome. So we're going to go ahead and get this thing oiled up, get it on the grill. Just so you know, we went ahead and put the grid back into this circular spot over the infrared. We might use that, we might use the other burners, depends on temperature. This will be the first time running this on here, so let's see what it does. Let's go ahead and get some oil in there. This is a big Dutch oven. This is the big 9-quart, I believe it is, and it holds a ton. I'll put about that much in there. Go ahead and cover that up just so it can help get warm. Now we've got the infrared burner on plus the side burners on just for now. Once we get this thing up to temperature, I'm going to turn those two burners off and just use the infrared to maintain temperature. And closing the grill up probably won't hurt either. So while that's warming up, we're going to go ahead and get the fish ready and get the cook ready. Now, a big secret to frying any fish or anything for that matter is temperature control. And without a thermometer, you're not going to have any control. So get yourself a clip-on thermometer. I'll put a link to that one in the description below. Set it about 1/3 of the way from the bottom and let that oil heat up. We're going to go ahead and get our oil heated up to about 350 degrees. We're going to cook this fish hot and fast, and the Lodge cast iron Dutch oven is going to do a great job in helping us retain and recover heat when you drop those fish fillets in the hot oil. One of the things you'll notice on this Denali 605 Pro, we've got this big old Dutch oven on there, but we still have enough room that we could make burgers, hot dogs, bacon and eggs, pretty much anything you wanted to right alongside of this fish fry. That Denali 605 Pro from Monument just has a ton of room on it. All right, we got the oil heated up just about perfect temperature. Now what we're using is pretty simple. We've got some Old Bay seasoning that we've added to the House Autry seafood breader. I've got a aluminum pot with some paper towels in it for draining the fish, a scoop if I need to take individual fillets out, of course our basket, vegetable oil. One of the really cool things with this fry basket that came with the Lodge Dutch oven, it's got this little basket hanger right on the side of it. That's perfect. So when you're draining, you can just let it drain right back into the pot. We're going to go ahead and put that in first. All right, we've got some nice big old fat sea bass fillets. And the breader first to get a little base coat. And the egg wash second. Back in the breader. Make sure you get a good coating of your breader on there. Shake off the excess and right in that oil. Breader. So much nicer to do this outside than in the kitchen with all the flour dust and everything, grease popping. And right in the oil. That's going to be awesome. Breader. Egg wash. Breader, and in that oil. Now your temperature is going to drop some. That's quite all right. That's going to help your fish cook more even. That cast iron from the Lodge Dutch oven is going to bring that temp right back up. And of course with the flat top, you got a nice place to put your scoop. And that looks fairly done. So let those drain for just a moment. Right on in there. And let that oil recover just a bit. Y'all look at how good those first few look. Holy cow, that's perfect. All right, the oil's just about recovered in temperature. That cast iron helps that happen pretty quick. So we'll run another lift in there. Breader. Egg wash. Breader. And in the oil, yeah. We're doing a mixture of flounder and sea bass tonight. This is the sea bass part. And you might have to mess around with your temperature a little bit. If your oil temp starts crashing too much, you might have to start it with a little bit more heat under it. Get it up to about 350 or so, and then add some heat to keep it there. That's what we ended up just doing, just to give it a little bit more horsepower to keep it from crashing too much. Breader, egg wash. It doesn't get much easier than this, and there's nothing that beats A good old-fashioned simple southern fish fry. Especially with something as good as sea bass and flounder. It's kind of like a catch and cook video, isn't it? Just like one. You might even make that a little catch and cook. Throw another sea bass in there. So with a little heat adjustment, I got the infrared now on high and both of these side burners here on high. That thing is maintaining pretty close. We're at 325 right now. That's doing a good job. It started at 350, dropping to 325, and it'll go right on back up to 350. You'll have to experiment with that a little bit on your grill, but that Lodge cast iron Dutch oven is going to really make this job easy and outside. Only takes a couple minutes, and those dudes are about done. So let them drain for a few seconds here. Look at that golden brown fish right there. That is absolutely perfect. And right on in there with the others. We're already recovered. That's the right answer right there for heat. Got a couple more sea bass to put in there. Tell you what, that Old Bay really helps kick up pretty much any kind of seasoning mix you're using for your fish fries. Got to add a little Old Bay kick in there. If anybody knows where Old Bay started, let me know. Might have been Virginia. Sure is nice making that mess outside instead of in your kitchen. And that little batch is done. Now for some of that flounder pounder goodness. Thicker fillets in first, because they're going to take a little bit longer to cook, and the thin ones are going to cook up really fast. So always put your thicker fillets in first in each one of these lifts when you're frying it. Lifts, batches, whatever you want to call it. There we are. And that batch looks done. And that lift's done. Look at that. I tell you guys what, it just does not get any easier than this, and it won't wreck your kitchen. Give me that thumbs up like button, leave me a comment down there. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button also and the bell icon so you don't miss videos like this when they come out. Thanks for watching. See you next time. And another batch. That's starting to get heavy now.